Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be doing the presentation about the overview of the Georgian real estate market and the investment market. I'm Nika, the managing director of the Pontus Rotana, and here with me I have Irakli Varshalomidze, the founder and the owner of the Pontus Rotana in Georgia. So, before we go deep into the presentation, I would like to say a couple of words about the Georgia. Okay, so Georgia is an ancient civilization. It dates back to the ancient times of the Roman Empire. And as you see, even today the country is existing. It is in the middle of it's the doorway between the Europe and the Asia. Okay, it is, as you see, on north we have Russia, on the west side we have Turkey and the Europe, and on the east side we have the Asia. On the south we have the Middle East, so it's in the center of the Eurasian continent. The population is 3.8 million, and Georgia is considered as one of the safest countries in the region. As you see, if you compare it with Turkey, Romania, Croatia, Greece, and Bulgaria, Georgia has the highest safety index and the lowest crime rate. At the same time, according to the World Justice, World Bank, and Transparency International, Georgia is being ranked as top 5 in the rule of law, in the corruption index, and in the easiness of starting business. Georgia has a very strong passport. It has a visa-free regime with 98 countries in the world. The registration of the property is very easy, and it is very convenient for the foreigners to invest and to do business in Georgia. So, Georgia, as I said, is a strong economic country which has ties with all over the world. Now I'll focus on the Middle East countries. As you see, with the Qatar, Oman, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, and Bahrain, we have double tax treaties and economic treaties, which makes it easy for us to do business with each other. At the same time, we signed the SEPA agreement with the UAE, which is a free trade agreement. We were the 5th country in the world to sign the SEPA agreement. And when India signed the SEPA agreement with UAE, in 3 years, the trade between the countries increased by 33%. At the same time, Georgia is unique because we have a visa-free regime with the EU, and at the same time we have a free trade, free economic trade with the EU. At the same time, it's a very unique country because we have a visa-free regime with Russia, we have a free trade and a visa-free regime with China, and as I said, with the Middle East countries. So it's a very unique place where it is very convenient for all the foreign investors to conduct a trade, to conduct a business, and to invest in the real estate market. Yes, now about the real estate market of Georgia. In total, the value of the real estate market in Georgia is 170 billion USD. 80%, around 145 billion USD, is a residential part of the real estate market in Georgia. And we have 2 main cities. One is Tbilisi and another is Batumi. In this presentation, we're going to focus on Batumi, which is the fastest growing city economically in Georgia, and it's a seaside resort, seaside city in the country of Georgia. As you see, the tendency in Georgia is that the prices are going upwards, and the average price is already, the demand for the average price is reaching over 2,000 USD. And the most common meter squares for the transactions is from 31 meter squares to 60 meter squares. And this is for the residential market, okay? Now, in terms of the commercial market, in terms of the hotel market trends in which we operate, as you know, we are doing the Pontus Rotana Hotel, 5-star Rotana Hotel in the country of Georgia. So we are in the hotel industry, which is completely separate from the residential industry. And as you see, in terms of the hotel industry statistics, if we compare the time before the COVID, so 2019, for example, to the year of 2023, Georgia has surpassed all the indicators in terms of the hotel market trends. For example, if we take the ADR, as you see, it was around 80 USD in 2019, while in 2023 the ADR has already reached 115 USD. At the same time, if you see at the occupancy rate of the hotels has increased from like 60% to on average 70%. On top of it, there is a very key statistics that we would like to share, and one of it is the where are the tourists coming from which countries? And as you see, the green line, which includes the other countries, which includes the Middle East countries, the proportion of the Middle East tourists is increasing the most in Georgia. Therefore, we saw this opportunity, and that's why we capitalized to bring the Rotana brand in the country of Georgia. At the same time, if we look at the macro picture, per 1,000 visitors in the city, in the developed countries, the normal average ratio is 15 hotel beds. While in the city of Batumi, at the moment, we have up to 6 hotel beds per 1,000 visitors. So if you build 3 times more hotels in Batumi, you will reach the average. It will not be even the saturation point. Therefore, the hotel industry has a big upside and a big growth potential in Georgia. Finally, last but not least, we found out the reasons why are people coming in the city of Batumi. And as you see, the recreation is about 90% of the reason. So very few people come for the medicinal purposes, for the business purposes, and the main focus is recreation. And for the recreation, best type of resort, best type of the hotel is a resort. So that's why we have created Pontus Rotana Resort and Spa in Georgia, in Gonio, in Batumi. Now, my colleague Irakli will elaborate much more about our project, about the specifics, about the details, about the history, and about the vision. So I will give the word to Irakli.
Thank you, Nika. Thank you. So this is our beautiful hotel in Batumi in Gonio Resort. So when we started analyzing the real estate market in Georgia, it was like almost 2 years ago, we found out that in our region there is no existence of GCC brand, hospitality brand, and we started looking for the companies here in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, and we had great meetings with Rotana management, and after the negotiation, the process, it took us like almost half a year, and finally we signed 20 years exclusive management agreement with Rotana Hotel and Management Corporation. So we're going to be representing Rotana, and Rotana will be managing all of our hotels in Georgia. The first and the best for right now, we are building, and we have already built the half of the construction area in Batumi, almost like 15 floors. It's located in Gonio, and second destination is Tbilisi, and some more projects are coming to the market soon. So I'll tell some more details about the project. This project is the first Rotana hotel which has a direct access to the casino. This is one of the first and important key elements what we have. This is the first Rotana hotel with casino. The Rotana is not going to manage the casino. Casino will be managed by casino management company. But in terms of the occupancy, in terms of ADR, in terms of like flow of the tourists in the hotel, the casino gives a big advantage in terms of occupancy, because people who plan their holidays and the part of the holiday is to use casino infrastructure, they will have full access to the casino in the same building. So the important element is that it is the first, the biggest branded 5-star hotel on the Black Sea coast, with collaboration of Rotana, and of course the management. As you all know, there are some several ways of the management. It can be like franchise, it can be managed, it can be franchised, but after the negotiation we choose the full management because we trust that Rotana can manage the property best, because right now they are managing almost 100 hotels all over the world, and they are serving 8 million guests per year. So we expect that the guests who are traveling to Rotana hotels, they will be part of the Batumi, and they will choose Batumi as a new destination for their stay and for their holiday. The location is prime. We have 4 airports in 2 hours distance from the hotel. 2 airports are from us, like 180 kilometers is Trabzon airport. The second airport is in Rize, and it's 80 kilometers from the location, and 2 more airports. One airport is Batumi International Airport. It's just like 10 minutes driving from the hotel, and the Kutaisi Airport, it's 100 kilometers, and it takes like less than 1.5 hours to get to the hotel. Like most of you have already visited Batumi, we are surrounded with the mountains, and the location is all green. We have the exclusive and really nice views to the mountains, and the people can use the mountains as a part of the infrastructure. There are some attractions in terms of like climbing, like high walking in the mountains, and some sport activities can also be part of the journey. So there are 546 rooms in the property, and it's totally 28 floors. We have 3 different types of venues for F&B, 1 restaurant for all-day dining, and for 300 guests. We have on the second floor we have open terrace, and now we are in negotiation with some of the named international hoteliers, restaurateurs who can manage our restaurants. And one F&B outlet we have on the top floor, on the 28th floor. So you can see the stunning views and the sunset from our hotel. Actually, in reality, it looks even better. Some renders of the room. So, one of the most important is that all rooms and all the infrastructure is under the control of Rotana technical and design team, and we do involve in the process international engineers from Turkey, from UAE, from other countries, to make the hotel for the operation as best as possible. Why Rotana? Because they are existing now in 46 cities. They are serving more than 6 million guests annually, and more than 100 hotels worldwide in 24 countries. There are some awards what Rotana already have, and every year annual they are getting more popularity and more rewards. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.